Hi, we're the McCaulays. I'm Lynn, he's Jim, and we've been here at Northside since the mid-90s.
I'm a lifelong churchgoer with a 25-year interlude. I spent my first 17 years going to a Baptist church at least 3 times a week. Was in Royal Ambassadors, Bible Club, anything you can name. I went to college at 17, married at 19, and a father at 20. And during that time, I got away from the church, I got away from God, and thought I was really happening. Graduated with honors from college. My wife was a steady influence. She prayed for me, she talked to me. We moved to Lexington, South Carolina in 1993, and it came upon me that I really needed to get my spiritual life together. I believed in God. I'm convinced I was saved at 12, but had just blown Christ off. So I got right with God, came back into the church. Lynn and I looked at many churches to try to determine what was best for us.
As I grew in my Christianity, my tithing became deeper and richer for me, and my understanding of what it meant to give became more real and more true. Luke 6:38 tells us, and Jesus is speaking in this verse, he says, "Give, and it will be given to you, a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. It will be poured into your lap, for with the measures you use, it will be measured back to you."
And Billy Graham said it best, is that your giving reveals who has your heart. So the money thing, no big deal. Time, that's a different situation. The then pastor of our church, Steve Cloud, approached me and asked if I felt that Christianity was a spectator sport. That convicted me pretty strongly that I needed to say what I did, and that is, I got it, what would you have me do? He said, we'd like for you and Lynn to teach 5-year-olds. I responded, the only kids I ever liked were my 2 daughters, and I'm not sure that's a good fit. He retorted, would you consider praying about it? Pretty good idea. Prayed about it, came back, agreed to give it a try. That was over 20 years ago, and Lynn and I have enjoyed it. It's a great blessing seeing 5-year-olds that are now 20 and 25 years old. All of us need, particularly me, to be sure that we continue to give as the Bible instructs us to, not only of our funds, but also of our time.
I'd like to leave you with this final thought. In a Beth Moore study that I took several years ago, she ended the Bible study with a challenge to each one of us, and I'd like to issue the same challenge to you. She said, try and outgive God and see what happens.